Hi everyone, this is Nuri Bakri. This is Big Paw Toys. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing Star Wars. Yeah, this is the Book of Solo. Book of Solo. Yeah, Solo Speeder. Some people call it Book of Solo. It's really cool. The graphics really cool, and then I love the detail on the side panel here. And then they coming with a solo, young solo speaker, 375 scale, and Pity is no Kira with him. We're gonna open this and we're gonna see how big the scale is, how big the speeder is. So take this out. The solo coming with a gun, with a blaster. That's a really tiny blaster there. And have a look at the speeder here. Put this ball out. It's a massive speeder for a 375 scale. Have you look at the side of the detail here? Pity is nothing on this side is been, lighted up a little bit, so make a pop. It's all gray plastic color, but I like the end of the thruster here. You can see the oxidizing a little bit like a blue and then more like a rainbow color, but we can fix that one. And the other side here, and I'm missing some part here, the engine bay that you can see in the pictures. They put in the pictures the actual speeders. I think maybe it's not really actual in the movie, but there's a big piece there, like a, you can see the big piece there missing, like an intake, air intake there. Hasbro, come on, take note. If you want to do something, put the same as you put in the pictures on your on your box. That's the downside. One downside I found one downside now. So, and then the next one now, this rubber piece. Why? All right. So if you push this, when it's solo, sit down there, and you push this, and solo will be flying. Not really flying, more like a fall. So why doing this? Why put this rubber here? Why? So if you want to do something, just put a switch here, and then, But the seat, I really love the seat. I really like inside here, the detail on the inside here on the cockpit. Really cool. We're gonna highlight that a little bit. So I'm gonna take out all this. Hang on. This is the part here. Man, if I can take this out, it's like it doesn't want to go out. I'll throw that box out. See this, the other part here. Suppose it's go here and here. Same. That's it. Yeah, it's no wonder people call it Book of Solo, because it does look like a book. So I tell you what, this is Hasbro, right? And I'm gonna zoom a little bit, put down a little bit there. Now this is Hasbro, Fosling, and this is him. I think the proportion between the figure and the speeder is way too big. Well, that's what I think. Well, now I'm gonna show you the one that I read already. This is Revell. You see the cool about Revell. See the side panel that I like. Detailing the side panel, and then the cool is about Revell here. Push the button here. It's very cool, and then I paint everything there and make a nice and weather. using a brush, using a dry brush and dabbing technique, a little bit rusted. So this is the proportion. The scale between these two, Revell and Hasbro. I go for Revell. If I can put him here, right? I don't think I can put in here because something that blocking from him sitting down straight. Look at the proportion here. That's exactly the right portion. So this one is way too big. But anyway, we're going to do this fellow today. So Han Solo sitting there, and I bought myself a Kira. So Kira is going here. Now you can see how, like I said earlier, the proportion between the figure and then the speeder. The speeder is way too big anyway. Yeah, got it there clear there. So yeah, what I'm gonna do with this, just to weather them first, and we'll see what can I do later. I'm gonna open every single thing, take out all this junkyard spring out, and then make this fix, and then start weathering and detailing this one. I'm gonna do this a really dark gray. I'm gonna mix paint Tamiya and acrylic Studio Series. So we go start to open this and take out everything inside here. So I'm taking apart everything. So that's the seat there. If you can see the cream color, the white color there. So that made the seat is move. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just glue it and fix the seat like that, so you won't move anymore. So look at, so this the rubber one. It's so funny why they do this. And this is all the thing mechanism that using spring to move the seat up and down. Well, on the push solo flying. Look at all this. Why doing so much so complicated? I'm not gonna use all these things. I'm gonna throw this all away. So I just keep the spring. Maybe next project we never know, we're gonna need spring. So I'm gonna throw all this out, and I'm gonna put back all together and glue the seat right over there so it won't move up and down, and we go from there. So guys, before everything that I don't need in the speeder been taken out, and yeah, straight to the bin. So these are all the panel that I'm gonna repaint them before I start detailing with a copper color, gold, a little bit red, a little bit blue, and a little bit chrome color. So before that, I'm gonna show you the color that I mix using this Element Studio Acrylic Black. I'm gonna mix with Tamiya Silver. The reason I use this because I want the silver going to be a really dark gray, and then Tamiya paint is really good because it's a little bit shiny and sparkling on it. So when I mix with the black, it will be cool. And just mix a little bit water. So here the paint. Sorry. So here the paint that I mixed them already. So it's really dark. So I'm gonna you see like a black, but when I start laying down brushing on this panel, it's gonna be a really dark gray. So I'm gonna start doing that using time lapse. So you guys hopefully you guys keep watching the video, and please bear with me. So guys, we come to the last part on the side panel here. So I'm gonna do the same the paint that I mixed earlier. So the reason I use a dark gray because it's really easy when you're doing the dry brush with the silver. You want to make it like a metal finish. This is easy and it's more pop that silver dry brush on the dark color background like this. That's the reason I do the dark color. And the other reason is have a look the difference between this and this. It's more like plastic. This doesn't look like plastic anymore. So after you dry brush and a little bit liquid chrome pen, chrome color, it will look like a metal finish. And we are going to do a little bit rusted and weighted the whole speeder. Make it really like a been used. That's the just like the one the Revell one I made. So this paint is going to take about a few minutes to dry because that detailing panel by panel. So hope you guys stay with me, and we're going to leave it there for dry for a bit before we start detailing them. Now the paint is dry, and the next step we're going to do is the dry brush with the silver first before we start detailing with the individual other color like a blue, gold, silver, red, and copper color. And I'm going to start dry brush first with the silver. I'm going to do a little bit before I jump to a time lapse. So I'm going to show you guys to do the dry brush. I know you guys, all you guys that know how to do the dry brush. It's easy. Make sure your brush is really the hard brush, so it's easy to get the paint off from the brush. Just tiny bit paint you want on your brush. Now this is the engine on top of the speeder. So what you're going to do, just dry brush like this. So you got a little bit color of silver. It does look like a metal finish instead of the plastic earlier. And this one, I'm going to show you the other one here. Get the paint off from the brush, so you just need a tiny bit paint. So you just brush like that. Go to the other side. Usually to the dry brush, when you do it on the edge of the plastic here, so you can get the metal finish. Nice silver here. I'm going to jump to the other part here. This one here. Or I jump to time lapse, which I just want to say a little bit time on the video. So just go like that. So you got a metal finish there with the dark gray and the silver. No, so I'm gonna jump to time lapse. So I'm gonna detailing all this stuff, all these like a cable here with a copper color, blue color, red color, gold color, and then some chrome as well. So guys, stay with me and enjoy the video. So guys, we are on the last part thing just to do. I put all together back together, and then all the spring and all the junk that inside that can move this thing is being taken off and straight to the bin. So yeah, so that's the panel that I detailing, and some in the back need more work on in the back. The Truckster make a little bit more color, and then the other sub panel here, and the front of the speeder, just like that. Probably need more dry brush. So the next one is just to weather this. I'm gonna do a technical dabbing using a black and brown, make it look a bit rusted, and then do a dry brush as well. And I try to make this line here, the paint here, a bit cheap. Probably dab it with the blue, make the paint look like cheap paint. Because if you do on your own using airbrushing, you can dab with liquid latex, and then you just rub it like this, and then you got a cheap paint effects. But this one is already there. I'm not gonna repaint them, so I'm gonna do just dab in blue there and a little bit dry brush. So hope you guys stay with me. We're going to the last part to do, and enjoy the video. So guys, we finally on a finished product, on a finished Young Solo speeder. To be honest, between this 375 Hasbro Porcelain speeder compared to Revell over there, not that T, the Revell. I prefer the Revell more, because the Revell got more detail on top of the engine compartment, and then the side panel there. Oh my god, unbelievable the detail. But that one there, that's all I can do. It's not much compared to the Revell. But all in all, I'm quite happy with the way I weather them. Using the silver Tamiya paint, I just dabbed a little bit, and then finish with the liquid chrome pen. So make a metal finish. It does look like a metal, and then I start dabbing using a brown, and dabbing with a sponge using a black. So I give you a turn around a little bit detail there, and then I do a little bit like the heat coming out from the thruster there, oxidized. Is that the right word? I don't know, probably is. So that's the back of the speeder, and it's at the side here as well. Then I did a little bit in the cockpit, and the front of the speeder. Yep, it does look like a book. That's why I call it Book of Solo. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'm gonna take more pictures and some detail there as well, and put this on the rotation base, and make a little bit spinning. So if you have any questions, comment below. If you like to know more detail about it, just comment below. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and menopause be with you.
There is no try.